This man's down at my front door. And I still, like I said, I didn't register, man.
A homeowner on the city's Far East Side wrestled a gun away from a burglar and shot him. Good evening to you at 5 o'clock. I'm Mark Mullins.
And I'm Nicole Griffin. The homeowner survived the encounter. The intruder did not. Tonight, the Marion County Prosecutor's Office is checking out the man's story, a story he is sharing with WRTV's Adam Shooms.
And that homeowner tells me Tuesday night he saw that suspect walk up to his front door, put a ski mask on, and force himself inside the home. Inside the home, the homeowner tells me a struggle began before shots were fired.
He smacked me in the head with the gun and told me I knew what it was. And then I'm like, I yelled out, I said, hey, they're trying to rob me.
More than a dozen bullet holes marked Brent Smith's home on Indy's Far East Side. Signs of what he says was an act to protect himself. Police say it was an attempted home invasion. Smith says the suspect's gun was fired as he was struggling with the masked man.
When the gun went off, I hear thousands of gunshots. So I was trying to get up here to push my door back up, but they kept firing. So the guy, it was his gun. I had his gun. So I opened up my door and was shooting at. But when I opened the door, I didn't even know he was right there, man. I didn't know I shot him, man.
Smith says a group of people then got in a car and sped away.
That don't make no sense, man. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that.
But in Indiana, people have a right to defend their homes.
What the law says specifically is that I am justified in using reasonable force, including deadly force, if I reasonably believe that that force, meaning deadly force, is necessary to prevent or terminate an unlawful attack on or entry into my dwelling.
Attorney Guy Relford is an attorney and is also a firearms instructor. He isn't connected with this case, but says people like Smith who are in this kind of situation are protected legally.
If you're justified, at that time, you have no obligation to retreat. In other words, run away first before you defend yourself. And there's and that's what makes it a stand your ground law.
Indiana law doesn't require proof that anyone was scared for their lives or anyone else's inside the property, just proof that someone was trying to break in or commit a crime. Marion County Prosecutor's Office is still reviewing the case, and there has been no information on charges for Smith.
Y'all need to find you something productive to do.
But he's already made a decision on what to do after this life-changing event.
I've been here, man, for about 22 years, man. Like, man, I'm ready to, like my neighbors. Man, I'm ready to move.
In Indianapolis, Adam Shooms, WRTV.